So Carmen is now speaking out on the struggles of being a single mother and raising two boys on her own, even speaking on how her kid is now having to step into the dad/man role in the house. Now she posts her older son CJ and says, "This little boy makes me so sensitive. Like, where did time go? Almost 7 years and I'm witnessing him growing up to be a man. Seeing how he's such a good kid, my little protector, and a big brother makes my heart so happy and warm. He's my heart in a human body. Seeing him take care of his brother makes me emotional because he's doing such an amazing job. The world don't see how he plays the man/daddy role in this house with his brother. I can't let my storms rain on y'all. No matter how I feel or what I go through, I'ma always feel like I won in life with you and your brother. God knew I was gonna need you all my life. I became a mom thanks to you. You taught me patience in another level and has been giving me a reason to keep going. His little kisses and I love you. Mommy makes everything I do in life worth it. I'll always find a way in life to make sure him and his brother forever good." So you guys leave your opinions on this below. I mean, Corey has mentioned before that Carmen is not letting him see his kids, so now leaves these two boys to not having a father or father figure in their life at all. So now Cenat is speaking out after him and his team were removed from the Chris Brown's concert. Now Chris and his manager stated that they were allowed to stream there while the venue security kicked them out.
Damn, Chris Brown just texted me, chat. Chris Brown just texted me. He said, "Hey broski, heard about yesterday. I'm so sorry. The security was acting like that. Lance told me after you left. I'm sorry, bro." WC.
So now Halle and DDG had a court appearance on September 8th where it seems like they were again not able to reach an agreement. So now this court custody battle continues and they're set to appear again
Halle and
September
DDG still
20th.
cannot come to an agreement on how they're going to do this custody agreement for Halo. Y'all, Friday, August the 8th, Halle and DDG had a mediation, and this was related to the custody battle for baby Halo. Now, we know with mediations, these are private ordeals. No one is allowed in except for the parties that are involved. However, they still did not come to any kind of agreements according to the paperwork. Now, we know back in May of this year, Halle filed for full physical and legal custody of Halo. She also filed for a restraining order and she was citing DV reasons. However, in June of this year, DDG went and filed his own paperwork. He asked for a restraining order himself. He then asked for temporary full physical and legal custody of Halo, and he turned over some text messages that were alleging that Halle was not mentally stable enough to take care of her child. Now, the judge did grant Halle full physical custody of Halo, but he did also grant DDG visitation. Now the real work begins. So now they're going to have to really get down to how they're going to do custody for this child in the best interest of Halo. Now, on the 20th of this month, they will be having another hearing, and this is going to be related to these restraining orders because they both have been granted restraining orders against each other. Also, this has all basically kind of been combined together as a family court issue so that the same judge can handle all matters, the DV incidents, the restraining order, as well as the custody.
So the LK family are back posting on their family channel and they've popped back out with a new intro. Now, of course, Kaiser is not in Thailand right now, so he wasn't included and people were not too happy about this. So now a few commenters posted, "King and Lena, y'all are so messed up in the head. Poor Kaiser. I don't care if he doesn't live with y'all. He's still a part of that channel. He was in the last video years ago. What's the difference now? Poor Kaiser. This ish isn't fair. I hope Neek protects her son from you too. Sad individuals." And another commenter stated, "Damn, they couldn't add Kaiser anywhere in the intro. He was literally just there." Another person states, "My thing is they could have did this while Kaiser was there and included him. They will never beat the allegations." And others were stating they could have just added a clip of him or added him on a FaceTime call, something to include him in this new family channel intro. So now they also took these family photos. Now people are comparing them to the photos that Neek and her family with Dwayne took. As you can see, Neek Neek and Lena and King are all doing the same expressions. Lena even having her tongue out, literally the same as Neek, the whole white dress thing. And if you look at the kids, Kaiser and Ocean, they're doing the exact same things. I'm not sure if they were just inspired or maybe this was just a coincidence. But let's move on to this next topic with Royalty and her daughters, Jalea and Nation. Now, a few weeks ago, Jalea and Nation were making headlines after they were spotted at a football game getting into an altercation.
Royalty's daughters, Jalea and Nation, are catching heat online after a messy scene at Liberty High School. Jalea, who just turned 18, was spotted in a younger student's face, with people calling her out for trying to play grown when it benefits her, but then switching it up and claiming she's only 17 when older men approach. Meanwhile, her little sister Nation, just 13, was right in the middle too, clapping back, using strong language, and even saying her dad would step in. Fans are saying the girls went from being wholesome and innocent back when they were around CJ to now acting loud and out of control.
So now Royalty is speaking out, defending her daughters, stating that they're just normal kids and pretty much every time they go out somewhere, people try them.
You guys know they were kind of like the talk of the town for a little bit because of they went to a little football game. Guys, my kids are normal. They want to be normal kids. And if you guys do see them out in public, just treat them with respect. You know what I'm saying? My kids, they're not bullies. They're not raised to be bullies, but just know you're not going to bully them. They were raised to defend themselves and they were raised to be respectful. So just know, you know, they want to be normal. They just want to go out and hang out. And just know that we did take care of that situation, so you guys don't have to worry about that. And thank you to everybody that, you know, was out there defending them and speaking about the situation. But just know we wrapped that up in the bud. We nipped it up in the bud and we got everything covered. So y'all don't have to worry about that. And just know they good. And just know if my kids want to go outside, y'all not stopping my kids from going outside. So just know that.
Royalty also spoke a little bit about the CJ situation, but said she won't say too much. Now, I told you guys that CJ is now unable to mention Royalty or her kids on social media because Royalty went to the courts and filed some paperwork on him, basically a cease and desist, asking him not to speak on her or her kids on the internet anymore. And it appears to be working because we haven't been hearing much from CJ about this situation. Now, CJ is claiming that he's going to file for full custody, but we also haven't heard much about that either. So I'm guessing after everything is all said and done and wrapped up in court, then we'll be hearing more about that whole situation. But for now, everything is quiet. Anyways, you guys leave your opinions on this and everything else in this video down in the comment section below.